Guys, I've done it. After years, no, hours of searching, I finally found it. No, it's not a life, I still haven't got one of those yet. No, I found the waifu to beat all waifus. Yep, you heard me right. My waifu, this waifu, could beat your waifu in a fight. Is she best girl? No, my friends, she's the biggest girl. Chieri's Love is 8 meters is a manga series about Chieri, a girl whose love is 8 meters. And also, she's 8 meters. Yes, the aforementioned Chieri is 26 feet tall. Is it ever explained how she got that tall? No. Does that bother me? Normally, yeah, but what it lacks in backstory, it makes up with wholesome romance between the jolly green Gyaru and some normal-sized scrub. Yumeji is Chieri's childhood friend / assigned helper at school. When they were both kids, Chieri was normal-sized, but now she isn't. Amazing analysis, I know. Sit back and ponder the real questions this manga presents to you. Ever wonder what sharing food is like when your date can down a whole ass grocery bag of food in a single gulp? What about listening to music together where the only compromise is to commission the government for a pair that has a normal size on one end and a large on the other? Have you ever thought about writing inside the booba? Well, now you can. Watch a 26-foot tall girl get flustered by a 4-foot nothing simply because they grew up together. Watch in amazement as everyone at their school discovers something about themselves just by looking at her. Anyways, so for years they both had a crush on each other, yada yada, now her love is as tall as a building, we get it. But that's not why you're here. Yeah, I know why you clicked. You want to know. How does the government afford to pay for all her giant-sized shit? I mean, let's look at this logically for a second. They need to scale up every single item for her. That includes food, her house, clothing, furniture, her phone, her earbuds, her textbook, her school chairs. They even renovated the school so the gym could withstand her simply being inside. All of her food is paid for with a government-issued credit card. I'd like to know what they're gaining from paying for her life like that. You'd think she'd be under constant surveillance or being tested or some shit, but no. I'd like to propose my theory. By paying for her lifestyle, they're keeping her happy. Yes, I think it's a means of control. Control for what, you may be asking? I think Chieri is going to be used by the Japanese government as a weapon of war. Imagine it, stomping on tanks, crushing soldiers at her feet. Enemy forces firing rockets at civilian targets? Send in Chieri, she'll cash that shit and send it right back. Or no, maybe there's an even greater reason they're keeping her alive. Remember when I said she could beat your waifu? The upcoming waifu wars. She'll stand at the top with no equal, trampling everyone's best girl with her size 40 shoes. Or maybe it's just a cute shoujo manga about a giant girl. I really wish the series was a bit longer, honestly, as besides her being big and Yumeji likes her and she likes him and they grew up together, we don't really get much backstory. I, for one, would love to know how this transformation suddenly happened, but it's unlikely we'll get such answers. I'm at least content with the series going forward at the pace it is. Now, a lot of the series boils down to normal shoujo / seinen scenarios, going out to lunch, getting caught in the rain, making bento for each other, etc., but she's large. So you can probably guess what you're getting into with each chapter. Since the series is more so based around the scenarios instead of the romance, though, I can't imagine we'll be getting much closure in that regard anytime soon. But what we're left with is still something worth reading every once in a while when you have free time. Waifu domination aside, what we're given is a cute little, maybe not so little, romance story about two childhood friends reunited. Together they overcome Chieri's giant-sized problems, find out more about their feelings for each other, and generally do cute things together. And while there aren't many chapters out currently, I honestly can't recommend the series enough. But how do they fuck?